Hello everyone and welcome back to Conquer the Frontier here on the New Frontier map with Artemus. We are back with the voiceover as last week's issues have been fixed, hopefully. But yeah, very foggy morning today. You can barely see our tractors in the shed. But we are gonna be heading out today. We need to get our 2 fields planted with maize so we can forage harvest in the autumn. And then we have our grass field that is ready to mow. And for both jobs, we're going to be buying new equipment. We're going to get a second planter, which Artemus is going to go pick up. And then we are also getting a new mower. So that's the plan for today. So Artemus is going to head out. As you can see, our newly extended section of the grass field is still growing. But that's alright, we're just going to mow the section that is fully grown. And then for the next round, we can do the extension as well. It is quite foggy this morning. Can't even see the shed anymore. But yeah, we are planting maize in the long field as well as our new field behind the dairy farm. That will be forage harvested in the autumn. And our grass from today, we're going to forage harvest that as well. We're going to mow it, windrow, and then forage it up. That is going into our hay dryer, as we are out of hay. So while Artemus gets our second planter, we're going to get our old one ready. Now we are getting one of the same type. So we're going to be matching. He's going to dash up and we can get our seed and fertilizer ready. And that is our planter all set. We just need to wait for Artemus to get back from the store with the new planter and get that filled up with seed and fertilizer. And there we go. We're all set to start planting. So we'll make our way over to the fields, get the planter set up, and get some maize in. And I will see you when that's all done. That's the maize planting done. Quick job with these two. Now I was wondering if this field was a bit too big for our farm here, but seeing how quickly we got this done, all those worries have disappeared. So it is time to move on to the mowing, and we're getting a new mower for that. So we'll go and put these away. Then it's time to head down to the store, pick up the new mower. And Artemus is gonna bring our pickup truck back as well, as it has been left down there. But first we'll just get these back to the shed. So we're switching over to the Syrian, as the new mower goes well with that. And not really any of our other tractors. You will see in just a minute. So we're gonna dash down and go take a look. Here we have new motors. It's the Pottinger A10. Now this one is special, because it has a hitch on the back here. So that way we can put it on the back of the Syrian. Or we can actually hitch the front mower onto the rear mower directly. And as the cab on our Syrian actually rotates around, we'll be able to do the mowing in reverse mode with a triple mower setup. So let's go ahead and get that attached. Here we go. That's quite the setup. But makes it easy to drive around, and also gives excellent control in mowing. So I'm just gonna drive the pickup back, and we're gonna take the mowers. So we can first of all get our cab turned around. Which leaves us with excellent visibility from inside the cab on all the mowing operations. Very nice. Now I should be able to move them out a fair bit as well. As well as set it into swathing mode. So that is everything set up. So we can go ahead and drive to our grass that is fully grown. And get the mowers fired up. We can get to mowing. Now these mowers can go quite fast. We'll be careful with the headland here, not to run into any trees. I will go ahead and get this all mowed up, and I will see you then. successful first mow with the new mower and the Syrian. So you can get that folded up. And our cab flips back around. There we go, all set to go driving. Now we're gonna get this parked in our new grassland shed, which is where this will live for now. And it's time to do the foraging. Now we are putting this into our hay dryer, like I said before. And Artemus is gonna be running a forage harvester, so we're gonna need to get our truck. There we go, truck and trailer required. Now Artemus is already waiting in the forage harvester. So we'll get the field finished up, and I'll see you then. And that's our grass harvested. Now I just need to get this last bit dumped into our grass dryer. Then we can see the total that we have. This harvest has gone fairly smooth, which is good. No major issues. Well, I guess we're a bit out of practice on the forage harvester, but that'll come. The total of grass we have is 176,000 liters, and 11,000 have already been turned to hay. So this should be a nice stash for now. We might want to do a second grass harvest this year into our grass dryer, but I think we'll do one into one of our silage bunks as well. So yeah, this is looking quite good. Now we are planning on fertilizing this. Now that is a job we usually do forget, so this time around we're gonna get right to it. So we'll take our equipment back to the farm and grab some fertilizer. I suppose our trailer can go into this shed here. I might as well leave the truck here for now as well. Now it's about time we fired up our mug again. We're going to use it for the fertilizing. That's the fertilizing, and there we have our jobs for the day. Now it is getting late and it's time to call it here, so we'll just get this put away. We still have some jobs for next time. But thank you so much for watching. Make sure to check out Artemus' channel down in the description, and make sure you don't miss next episode of Conquering the Frontier.